Okay, so this car rental and the cars.txt. Right, okay, so I've copied this already. Are you all ready? I will continue from here. Yeah, okay. So the first thing, of course, is to update the cars.txt. Okay, but for testing purposes, don't put all the data in. If you put all the data in, something goes wrong, no, and it's harder to test. So we just put 2 lines. 2 lines will do. Okay. The first one being the make, so I call it Toyota. The second one is the model, RAV4. The third one is the class. In Singapore, RAV4 is a B class. And then the availability, we put it as 3 of them. Okay. Okay, second model, we put as let me see what other model do I know. Okay, Mercedes. Okay, model will be C class. No, C class. As in, I call it GLA lah. Okay, model GLA. It is no, GLA is a A class, right? A class, and then we have 2 for rental. Okay, so we just put 2 enough. Okay, for now we put 2 enough. You don't need to put too many. Something goes wrong in the program, later on you have trouble, right? So we just put 2. We see whether we can load these 2 properly, and then we put in more. Okay, we put in more. So for now, we just put in 2. Toyota, Mercedes. Okay, RAV4 is the SUV. Mercedes GLA is a is also a SUV, but it's not a very big SUV. Okay, so RAV4 is actually bigger. Okay, so now go back to car rental. Okay, you all copy this already, right? Or you can just copy the one from the slides. I'm going to go back to car rental. Okay, so make sure you have 4 fields. All these and this. Okay, so I'm going to go back to car rental. Okay, the thing here that we want is to do this availability. But the problem here is that we have lots of code in the main, which if we run it, no, it's going to crash our program. Okay, so what we want to do is that we will want to comment off everything. Okay, we want to comment off everything. Okay, we want to comment off everything. So comment off from print title onwards all the way until availability. So we just comment off. Okay, comment off, control slash will comment off everything. Okay, control slash will comment off everything. Okay, we just want to make sure that our read availability is going to give us what we want. Okay, it's going to give us what we want, right? So here, availability is not going to be a very good name now. We'll call this never mind. We just print the availability. If it works, later on we can rename. Okay, later on we can rename. Okay, so this is availability. So once we read from there, we do not want to see. So okay, you can see there's a problem now because I'm My read availability is still the 1. Okay, so I'm trying to convert this to integer, which is not happening. Okay, so we want to fix the availability such that this one will print a list of these. Okay, we want to print a list of these, right? So this one will return us a list of these. Do you change your cast or text? Do you print this? Do you do this? It can't be. I'm sure you haven't run it properly. You probably commented this as well. I didn't comment this off. I need this to run. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to the availability, read availability, and then we create a list of lists, right? We create a list of lists. Right, so we start off into a list of lists, right? So we start off with a fleet. That's what it wants, right? And then we read. Okay, every line that we read, don't convert first, don't return first. We try to print out the line. Okay, we try to print out the line. Huh? Okay, so let's run that. No terms, no. Okay, I forgot to copy the terms and conditions over. So this one just copy it over. Copy. I forgot to copy over. Okay, just remember to copy over. Okay, so this one will read us one line, read a single line, and then do this, right? Okay, but we don't want to read a single line. We want to read every line. We want to read every line, right? So this part here we should throw away. For line in file, dot read lines. Read lines are not read line, read lines. As for every line in read lines, we try to print the line first. Okay, so we print Toyota RAV4 B3, Mercedes GLA A2. Okay, so we know that every line contains a line that shows this format. So what we are going to do is we are going to put car equals to line.split. Okay, when you do line.split, you automatically split the white spaces. So we try to print the car. Okay, so now our car is actually a list. Right, now our car is actually a list. But then you'll notice one thing. This is a string. This is a string. This is a string. And what about this? Is this a number or is this a string? Is this 3, 2 numbers or strings? String. So we need to convert. Okay, we need to convert. So we need to say that car last one, which is your availability, equals to convert integer. Okay, so now we print the car again. And we see that now they are numbers, which is great. Okay, this is exactly what we want, right? This is exactly what we want. Okay, so what we do is we have a list of these with the correct number as numbers. We append the car to fleet, right? And then we return the fleet. So as to return the list of these. Right? So in our main program, we printed the fleet. That's why it's showing this now. In the main program, I printed this availability, right? This one should be called fleet. But then here, I printed a list of these. So it's actually showing up here. Okay. And this is what we are doing now. Okay, so our read availability is actually correct. Okay. Our read availability is actually correct now. Okay.